News and Update Show, Episode 2. I just want to come on here, man, just talk about what's been going on over the past few days about the Lakers and Phoenix Suns being down 3-0 to the Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves. Basically, what this episode's going to be about is just telling you guys that LeBron, KD, Steph, them winning championships, that's over. You know what I mean? It's over for them guys. Obviously, they're still going to put up big stats and big numbers, but when it comes to them winning championships, it's all she wrote, man. It's over. You know what I mean? It's over with. Because listen, man, the NBA is just passing by them. You know what I mean? Like they're older. Um, teams on the rise like Oklahoma City, Minnesota, Denver. Um, the Dallas Mavericks with Luca and Kyrie and them guys out there, man. Listen, dude, it's over. It's over for Steph, LeBron, and KD. Them guys will not win any more championships. It's over. It's done. It's finito. I mean, KD can try to request 50 more trades if he wants to, whatever. He ain't going to win another championship because the only place he can win is with Golden State because before Golden State he choked on Oklahoma City, and after Golden State he's choked. LeBron is 39 years old. Um, LeBron doesn't impact the game quite as much as he used to. It's over, man. It's done. It's finito. And then Steph, the Warriors are just not good enough, and the Warriors don't have really any avenues to really get better. I mean, they got some young players, sure, but if you're the NBA, why would you want to give a star player to the Warriors? You know what I mean? So I just don't think the Warriors are going to build a good enough team around Steph Curry to win a championship. So I think KD, LeBron, and Steph, it's over. They won't win another championship. I mean, it is what it is, man. I just believe that's what I believe, man. I think it's done. I mean, I think it's finito for them guys. They'll still be good. They'll still put up their numbers. They'll still do fine when it comes to that or whatever. But yeah, man. These younger teams, man. You know what I mean, getting younger, more athletic. I just believe that the game's passing by them guys. Yeah. I think it's done. I think it's over. Um, and then there's a couple other games. There's some other stuff that's happened over the past few days I want to talk about, man. I think the Warrior, no, not the why would I say the Warriors? The Indiana Pacers took a 2-1 series lead over the Milwaukee Bucks. That was a great game last night. Went into overtime. Chris Middleton played fantastic. Tyrese Halliburton was great down the stretch of overtime. Siakam made some big buckets. Damian Lillard is hurt, guys. And Doc Rivers said at post game that his Achilles is bothering him again. So, listen, guys, I don't think the Milwaukee Bucks are going to win this series, man. I don't believe that they're healthy enough. And if I'm Milwaukee and Giannis, why would I rush back if I'm Giannis? You know what I mean? Because I think it was Gilbert Arenas that said this the other day. Um, I think it'd be career suicide to rush him back, especially when it's a calf injury. And we've seen what happened with guys like Kevin Durant when they came back too early from a calf injury. So I think it'd be really idiotic by the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis for him to rush back from a calf injury. And Damian Lillard's injured, man. Listen, man. The Bucks are done. I mean, I think you can put a fork in them. They're cooked. I think they're going to lose this series. If they're healthy, I think they'd obviously beat Indiana, but they're not healthy, and I don't believe that they're going to be able to beat that team. I don't see it. I just don't see it, man. I don't see them. I think Indiana will probably win Game 4 as well. Maybe the Bucks get Game 5, maybe, but I think it's over in 6. So I would go Indiana in 6 with that series. And then Dallas Clippers. Listen, man, I picked Dallas to win the series before it started. I said Mavericks in 7. I've changed my pick. I think it's going to be Mavericks in 6 now because Kawhi's injured. Harden, Paul George played like crap last night. And I just think that, man, the Dallas Mavericks are just playing at a great level. And Luca, Luka didn't even shoot the ball well last night. I mean, the Mavericks still won convincingly. I mean, so I just think that the Dallas Mavericks right now are better than the Clippers, and I think the Clippers, if they lose this series, boy, I think Ty Lue's gone. And I think Paul George is gone if they lose this series. I think Paul George will probably go to a team like Philadelphia or something like that. I think Ty Lue will be gone. Will Harden stay? Maybe. Kawhi, he already signed an extension. So, yeah, man, I think the Clippers' window is about to be closing, too. And, yeah, that was not a good look last night losing that game because Luka didn't even play that well. I mean, Luka really didn't. Kyrie didn't. Kyrie had 4 fouls in the third quarter, I believe. So, there was no reason for the Clippers to lose that game last night, and they lost. So I'm going Mavs in 6. Um, P.J. Washington's been great for them. Josh Green's giving them great minutes. Yeah, man. I listen, dude. The Mavericks are just a better team. The Clippers might have more talent individually on their team, but there's a difference in basketball, man. You know what I mean? There's a difference between having the more talented team and the better constructed team. And I believe that I just think the Dallas Mavericks have a better collective right now than the Clippers. So that's why I like the Mavs in that series. And yeah. And then what what again? Oh yeah, Minnesota Phoenix. I can't believe that. I can't believe I slipped my mind there for a split second. Yeah, Minnesota Phoenix. Listen, dude. I think that Minnesota can give the Denver Nuggets a run for their money in a series. They're so good defensively. The Timberwolves are freaking elite there. They're probably the best defense in the NBA. And listen, man, I know everyone's gonna crap on Phoenix and talk about Phoenix this, Phoenix that, what Phoenix didn't do, what's wrong with Phoenix, but I'm gonna talk about Minnesota, man. McDaniels, Edwards, Gobert mode, like they are amazing. You know what I mean? Chris Finch is a great coach. Nikhil Alexander Walker's giving them great minutes off the bench. I think you all need to give Minnesota more credit. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing enough people give Minnesota credit. To be honest with you guys, I'm seeing more people crap on Phoenix more than give Minnesota their just due. And I think that Minnesota can beat the Denver Nuggets in the series. Now, do I think they will? No. Do I think they can, though? Absolutely. They can beat the Denver Nuggets in a 7-game series, in my opinion. I believe they can. And listen, man. Ant Man is elite. He's better than Devin Booker, dude. Devin Booker is so overrated. I mean, when you build your franchise around a guy that says I don't like double teams, I mean that should tell you everything you need to know right there. Devin Booker is so overrated. He's been so bad in this series. It's not even funny how bad Devin Booker's been. Like it's horrible. It's terrible. Devin Booker is man, I can't even say what I want to say on here. Devin Booker's so overrated. It's not even funny. I've always thought he was overrated. He's trash, dude. I mean, Anthony Edwards has taken his spot as the best shooting guard in the league. I mean, like, it's crazy. And now, what? Let me talk about this real quick with Phoenix. What's Phoenix gonna do this offseason? What moves are there to be made for the Phoenix Suns? Because they're kind of trapped with this team, and do they fire Vogel? I guess they can do that. That's probably what they're gonna end up doing. They're probably gonna fire Vogel. They're gonna probably try to maybe use their first round pick for something. You know what I mean? Maybe a trade. Maybe they try to maybe they get lucky in the draft with somebody. But in terms of like free agency or anything like that, they don't have the money or the assets to do anything. So I think the Phoenix Suns are trapped, man. I really do, unless KD or Devin Booker says I want out. If they say um, now KD, it would not shock me if KD asked for a trade. To be honest with you guys, because this is what he does. I mean, I love KD, but when shit gets going tough, KD bounces. You know what I mean? That's the word on him. You know what I mean? That's the narrative. That's what all the evidence points to. When stuff gets tough, KD bounces. You know what I mean? So I believe KD could end up demanding a trade in the offseason just because of that. Because I don't think KD can lead a team. I mean, like I said this on the other stream, episode 1 of Hooping News update show. I said this on the other episode. I don't think KD can lead a team. I mean, I think KD has to be a Robin at this stage of his career, and that's fine. I mean, like some guys are just meant to be Robins, and KD is like a super Robin. I mean, KD's amazing. I'm not trying to take anything away from him talent wise, but KD, when you ask KD to lead a team, the evidence has pointed that it does not go well. I'm just giving you guys the evidence. You know what I mean? Like this year he might get swept. I don't know. They might win next game, but they're probably gonna get swept. Last year lost in 6 to Denver. The year before that got swept by the Celtics. Now I will give KD this. He was fantastic in that Bucks series in 2021. Should have won that series. But there was so many injuries. Kyrie got hurt. Harden was banged up, and everything went wrong for KD. KD missed the season, and then those Warriors years, and then he flamed out in Oklahoma City, blew that 3-1 lead to the Warriors. I'm trying to remember the year prior to that, but they flamed out that year too. You know what? That year, what was that, the 14-15 season? I don't even think they made the playoffs that year when he was Oklahoma City because he got injured. Um, yeah, he only made one NBA Finals with the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, listen, without the Warriors, one NBA Finals, a bunch of second round exits, and a conference finals exit, and like 2 first round exits. I mean, the evidence is there, guys. I mean, KD is amazing, great individual player, one of the greatest 20 players to ever play in the NBA. You know what I mean? But as a guy, as the man, as a leader, he's not it, man. He's just not it. He can't lead a team. And then Devin Booker, like I already said, Devin Booker's trash. I mean, guys, Devin Booker's not good. Devin Booker is not what you think he is. You know what I mean? He's not. He's not that guy. He's really not that guy. He's not what you guys think he is. So Minnesota, Gobert, Edwards, McDaniels, Mike Conley, dude. That team, if there's a team built to beat the Denver Nuggets in this league, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are the team in the Western Conference, at least, that can beat the Denver Nuggets in a series. Will they? I don't think they will, but they could absolutely beat the Denver Nuggets in a series. Um, yeah, man, and then I want to talk about today's games. Cleveland, Orlando. Listen, guys, Orlando beat the living crap out of Cleveland the last game. Like I think they won by like 40. I don't think it'll be like that. I do think Orlando will probably win today because both of these teams are like on the same level. To be honest with you guys, and yeah, I just think Orlando at home. I mean, I think they'll continue to ride that momentum they had in Game 3. Paolo Banchero will play well again. And the Cavs, they're inconsistent, man. You don't know what you're going to get from Cleveland from game to game. So, and it's a crazy stat. Orlando was the first team, despite being down 2-0, to score 100 points in the series, which they did last game. Orlando scored 100 points. That was the first time either of these teams have gotten at 100 in this series. So I think both of these teams are mid. I don't think any one of them's good. And I think Orlando will probably win game 4 just because they're at home. And then Oklahoma City, New Orleans. Listen, guys, OKC should win today, but the Pelicans at home, they still got Ingram and CJ. So Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, who I really like. So, I mean, it's possible that the Pelicans can steal game 3. I think they're going to lose the series, but could they win game 3? Yeah, game 3, absolutely. They can win game 3. So I'm going to roll with the Pelicans to get game 3 today. And then Heat Celtics. Listen, man, this is a massive game for the Celtics. The Celtics have to play well tonight and win this game because I think if the Celtics lose tonight, then this series is probably going to go 7 games, to be honest with you guys. The Celtics have to win tonight. I mean, this is a must-win game for the Celtics, in my opinion. I think they have to win this game. Tatum has to play well. Brown has to play well. But they played well last game. They need guys like Drew, Porzingis, and Derek White to show up tonight. Pritchard has to hit some shots. Hauser has to hit a 3 or 2. I think they will. I think the Celtics win tonight. because I think game two, what did Miami shoot? Like 55% from three. Holiday and Porzingis played like crap, and the Miami Heat only won by 10 points. You know what I mean? So I think a lot had to go right for Miami to win that game too, which it did. So I believe that the Celtics will play much better tonight. I think Porzingis will have a big game. I'm going to say like 23, 24 points tonight. I think he bounces back in a big way, and I think the Celtics win tonight. Pretty convincingly, in my opinion. And then Nuggets Lakers. Listen, man, I think the Denver Nuggets win tonight. I mean, it's obvious. The Lakers, dude, I'm so convinced that the NBA and Denver Nuggets be like, okay, Lakers, you could start the game out up 50-0, literally from tip, from jump ball. Lakers will spot you 50 points, 50-0 Lakers to start the game. Like this, and the Nuggets would still come back and win. The Lakers cannot beat this team, guys. They can't. They it's like impossible at this rate. They just there's no way or no how that the Lakers can win. You know what I mean? Like the Lakers can go up by 20, they lose. They can have a 15-point lead in the second quarter, they'll lose. You know what I mean? The Denver Nuggets are just better than them. They're just better. Jokic is better than LeBron and Davis. Murray turns it up in the playoffs. I mean, and the Nuggets got Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter. Aaron Gordon is so good for them. I mean, I think Aaron Gordon almost had 30 and 20. I mean, last game. So Aaron Gordon is a great role player for them. Michael Porter, who's been amazing in the series. I mean, keeps hitting that thing from three. I mean, it's just great. It's great basketball that they're playing. And guess what? I don't think the Denver Nuggets are even playing their best basketball yet either. You know what I mean? Like I think they've kind of at times the Nuggets have not played that well in this series, and they're still up 3-0. So I think there's still a level for the Denver Nuggets to get to, and I think they will. I think they'll get. I think they'll get to that level. So I think they'll win this game tonight. I think they'll close the series out. I think, and then let's talk about the Lakers. What I think they're going to do in the offseason or not do. I'll touch more on it next episode after they lose. Yeah, he did. JT, absolutely crazy. Like Aaron Gordon was fantastic in that game. I believe that the Lakers need to fire Darvin Ham. I don't think Darvin Ham's a good coach. I think get rid of him. Get rid of D'Angelo Russell. I think D'Angelo Russell's not a winning player. You can't win a championship with that guy on your team, in my opinion. He's just not built for these moments, man. Do you all see the stunt that D'Lo pulled towards the end of that game, man? He was sitting on the bench, and it looked like he was like on his phone or like he was like eating a snack away from the team when the team was in the huddle. Just unacceptable, man. Just flat out unacceptable. It's just insanity. So and D'Lo had 0 points too. So like yeah, D'Lo got to go for the Lakers, man. I mean, it's just not. It's unacceptable the way he played. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, they need to cut ties with D'Lo. And then we'll see if LeBron stays with the Lakers, man, because LeBron's gonna be a free agent after the year. His son Bronny might declare for the draft. He might stay another year in college. We'll have to see with that. But I believe that yeah, I'm pretty convinced that LeBron will probably stay with the Lakers. I don't think LeBron's really going anywhere, but we'll see. I think it's possible he could leave, but I highly doubt it. Um, and then yeah, the Lakers just get rid of D'Lo, try to get someone better than D'Lo. Maybe trade Austin Reeves and some picks for. There's some names out there that maybe Trey Young. Maybe Trey Young's the guy. Maybe they can trade Reeves and Rui Hachimura and a couple first round picks for Trey Young. Maybe that happens because Trey Young's a clutch client, so that's possible. I could see that happening. Um, Maybe the move is DeJounte Murray. I mean, that was rumored to happen last year at the deadline, but it didn't. So there's some moves out there for the Lakers to make, as far as I'm concerned. So I think the Lakers will look pretty different next year. But for this year, yeah, they're cooked. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win tonight. And even if they do, they're gonna get smoked in Game 5. Even if they win tonight, so I would take the Nuggets tonight. I think the Nuggets win tonight. Um, just because, man, the Lakers just incapable of beating that team. Um, okay, anything else? Just trying to think about his stuff. what I cover. I covered basically the main topic of this video: Steph, LeBron, and KD. I think their window's shut for winning championships because I'll say it again. I just believe that the NBA is about youth. I believe it's about athleticism. I believe it's about basically building a team from the draft. I don't think you can put together three guys anymore and win a championship like that. I think you got to have a great coach, camaraderie, um, draft and develop. I mean, like look at Minnesota and look at Denver. Just look Oklahoma City too. We'll use those three teams as prime examples. You want to know why they're playing so well? Because they got chemistry, they draft and develop. Obviously, Minnesota added Conley and Gobert, but Minnesota they did draft Edwards and Towns. Even though I don't like Conley Towns, I don't think he's that good, but they drafted them guys and they're building it the right way in Minnesota. Um, and then Oklahoma City, you know their story with the draft picks and stuff like that. Giddy, Josh Giddy, uh, Chet Holmgren, Shea Gillis, Alexander. You know they traded for him from the Clippers. Um, J Dub, is his name Jalen Williams? I think it's Jalen Williams. Yeah, the people call him J Dub. So yeah, I mean Oklahoma City, man, they got a nice nucleus there. They do. They mostly drafted and developed that. Um, and they're playing really well. And you gotta look at that as reasons why, because Steph, LeBron, and KD, I don't even see them guys ever getting out of the West. Maybe if LeBron comes east, maybe he joins a team like the Knicks. Maybe he'd have a shot, but they're done, man. It's cooked. It's cooked. Those three guys have had great careers, unbelievable careers, but it's over. It's done. It's finito. They're finished when it comes to winning championships. It's just not gonna happen, guys. It's just not gonna happen. Um, that's the truth. I mean, like it is what it is, man. And it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen at all. Just because like it's a young man's league now, and it's about team building. It's about drafting. It's about developing. That's what it's all about. And 5, 6 years ago, that model that LeBron, KD, and Steph tried to do by stacking together super teams and joining up, maybe that would have worked back then, but not now. I don't think that can work anymore in today's NBA. I think it's about youth, uh, just building the team through the draft, just playing the right way and having a great coach and stuff like that. So I think they're done. I think it's cooked. um. Okay, let's see here. KD needs to come to Boston next year. If we lose to any other team in the besides the finals, like if we lose in the East, yes, I would trade. I know it's gonna sound funny, but I would trade Jaylen Brown for KD if we were to lose before the finals. Let's see, that's what I mean though. Like if KD joins a team like the Celtics, I believe KD's title window becomes open again. But unless that happens, like I don't see it. Like I just don't see it happening. But KD in Boston would be nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, but I I think I think the Celtics this year can get it done, but some things need to change. They need to play better if they want to achieve that. And as far as I'm concerned, um, okay. See here. Man, only one like, man. Y'all are stingy with that like button, man. Holy crap, man. But this is new. This is still a new thing. I'm gonna have better equipment for the next stream. I mean, I'm gonna have probably a laptop instead of using my phone. I mean, that would probably be better because trying to talk and hold this phone is freaking exhausting. Not gonna lie to you. Just trying to hold it. Gotta do this. Loosens my neck up and shit. I mean, at least when I'm on my laptop, I'll be able to sit back and talk to you guys. Trying to do it like this can be, could be crazy. Oh man. So, and I'll run down the predictions for today's games again. I think Orlando wins Game 4. I think the Pelicans win Game 4. I think the Celtics win Game 4. And I think the Miami Heat win or not the Miami Heat, the Denver Nuggets win Game 4. Yeah. And my bet on one of those other ones, I said Game 4 for the Thunder Pelicans. It's Game 3. I think the Pelicans win Game 3. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Anything else? Let me see this real quick. See how I look with these on. I just got. Oh yeah, look at me, yeah, man, with the sunglasses. You know what my shirt says? It says, "This just in, you're an idiot." Yeah, man. I look good with sunglasses. Whatever. Don't wear glasses in the house, but yeah, man. That's it though. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. What you guys think about this, man? Yeah, man. The Hooping News Update Show, Episode 2. What do you guys think, man? Alrighty, peace.